Tomwa, KTN, Nairobi.
Let's talk politics now, where President William Ruto and ODM leader Raila Odinga appear to be in the final stages of reviving the Pentagon political matrix, which the opposition used to try wrestle the presidency from the late President Mwai Kibaki. The composition of the broad-based leadership has ensured it consists of perceived political kingpins from nearly all the regions, with the sole intention of consolidating votes from the various regions to assure President William Ruto a second term in office. And as our senior political affairs reporter Chris Thyro details, it's almost a done deal that Raila Odinga will support President William Ruto for a second term in office come 2027.
In the run-up to the 2007 general election, opposition leaders were initially united with the sole purpose of opposing the 2005 draft constitution, formed the Orange Democratic Party, ODM. The politicians will later form a coalition of political kingpins from different regions in the country to form the Pentagon that led campaigns to face the third president, the late Mwai Kibaki, at the 2007 ballot. With ODM leader Raila Odinga being their leader and their preferred presidential candidate. The then Pentagon consisted of Odinga from the Nyanza region, the current president, and the then Eldoret North MP William Ruto representing the Rift region, the late Joe Nyaga representing Mount Kenya region, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi from Western region, and the former Cabinet Secretary Najib Balala representing the Coast region. Former Kitui Governor Charity Ngilu would later join the five gentlemen. What followed was a contested presidential election that resulted in post-election violence and later power sharing, which saw the whole opposition join government.
All rise.
Fast forward to 2025, almost 2 decades later, the top bigwigs of the Pentagon have yet again been forced to coalesce for their political survival. This time round, President William Ruto is the leader of the team. ODM leader Raila Odinga is expected to support his re-election to State House. Chief Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi getting a boost in the Western region by the entry of National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula in the fold. Mining CS Ali Hassan Joho and Senate Speaker Amason Kingi replacing Najib Balala, with Health CS Aden Duale representing Northeastern region. However, from the Mount Kenya region and Eastern, they lack an outright political leader to push their agenda.
They should read Sun Tzu's first law of war: never fight the last fight. That was a fight that they fought on a different terrain. There were different soldiers, there was different weaponry, different artillery, different issues in forming that war, but they can cobble it together.
With all indications clear that ODM leader Raila Odinga will not be on the 2027 presidential ballot, the ODM top leadership seems to have taken the decision to support President William Ruto's quest for a second term in office.
It will make sense for them to continue working together, to recommit to each other. I believe that the best chance for both parties is to move into the next election as a joint group.
You can always say this is how we played in 2007 and that we could play that way again. It's probably going to be a losing fight.
Well, the political dynamics might be different comparing 2007 and now, but the political players still remain the same, with the sole intention of getting power.
What has been happening with Raila Odinga is that Raila has lied throughout his life. He has cheated the Kenyans totally, and they have accepted to be cheated because they never understood him. Right now, Raila has exposed himself completely.
UDA and ODM parties have already agreed on the zoning in the coming by-election slated for November. UDA will not be fielding a candidate in Kasipul constituency, while ODM will not field a candidate in Mbeere North constituency.
I don't want to really get into Raila Odinga's messy game with the system. It's a messy game because first and foremost, he's standing on very shifting sands. That is not him. When you see a lion eating grass, there must be a problem.
Both President William Ruto and ODM leader Raila Odinga have already set March 12th when they will be reviewing the implementation of the NADCO report as well as their working relationship ahead of the 2027 general election. Chris Dairo, KTN, Nairobi.
Well, that story leads us to a short commercial break right here on Checkpoint. Stay with us. A lot more in terms of information coming your way on the other side. See you in a few.